And that's the title of the episode. Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Bleach Thousand Year Blood War Season 3 Episode 40, the very last episode of Season 3. Our last words, last episode. They are facing Gerald, which is the heart of the Soul King. They're facing the death dealing person. And then you have Hasvelsa face having Yuhaba has powers, having seen the future, knowing that Ishida's gonna betray them somehow, and then testing him. It's like, okay, prove your allegiance or whatever, with Ichigo showing up like right behind Uryu there. So yeah, they're about to face each other again. At the end there, the after credit, they showed Ichigo's father and Uryu's father at a gravesite, and then basically talking about going someplace, whatever that is. I don't know. So yeah, that's what happened last episode. And before we get into this one, if you guys have my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting on Patreon at patreon.com/filmmini. And now let's start this episode. And here we go.
Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comments in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review.
The cast. Prove. Mm-hmm. I feel like if he wanted to prove that he's actually with them, with Yuhabaha, he should kill the others two first. Because I feel like, not that I feel like, they are weaker than Ichigo, okay? So, him actually killing them first. Because him and Ichigo could be fighting each other for quite a while and nothing would be sort of like getting resolved. You know, he could be playing at trying to kill him, but not really killing him. So it's like, I don't know. And then, was it last episode? When Renji showed up being healed and everything, and then they showed how he got healed, and then the dude was like, basically, it was like a clean shot, way too clean. Basically, that like sort of like it was done on purpose, you know. So yeah, she does after something. I just don't know what. Oh, and where were they? Where are they right then? That they were. He was looking at this round thingy, and Jugo was like, he's not supposed to be there. So it's like, what's he doing there? Oh, Grandpa. Yeah, he did abandon you and led to your death. And then he killed that whole clan. So he did have his eyes on him. Okay. Oh, it was diversion. Oh. Do you know what I was thinking when he did that? I was like, oh, he finally did something. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Mimi, why would you say that? Then how about hand to hand then? I mean, if it's spiritual pressure won't do anything, then hand to hand should be fine, right? The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Make him fall. Aww. Together again. Oh, the visor together again. You could say that you want to go. Down where? Down where? Where is down? I've been waiting for Aston to do something. I feel like he's gonna do something. Is he gonna be released from his chair? Yada yada. What are they doing up there? Oh my gosh. So he's still not dead. Whose voice is that? The voice sounded familiar though. Wait. Isn't he the one that has the weapon that's sort of like this? That keep the weight keeps going up each time he strikes you. Just some dude with a beard. Excuse me. Hmm.
お前がクイーンシー側についた理由に納得できりゃ勝負でも何でもやって目覚まさせてやる
What's the difference? Exactly, so nothing's gonna change.
太陽の鍵だ。を使って君たちは現世に戻れ。はここに残ってバールベルトごとユーハバッハを滅ぼす。
Get about to punch him.
なんで一緒に戦おうって言わねえんだ。
そう言うだろうと思ったけど君たちに伝えずに来たんだ。
はい、おめえがやらなきゃいけねえのかよ。
僕にしかできないことなんだ。早く行け。ハッシュバルトにこのことを気づいて。
You already caught on. What are you talking about? The guy can see the future. He saw this happening. Sure.
太陽の門へ急げ。
石だてめえ。
早くしろ。今ならまだ間に合う。
Oh, I missed the Bentory. So of course the gate of the sun's not gonna be there. Yeah, huh. As it should have been since the beginning. Uh-huh. His Majesty is the one that chose him. Go kill him. And that's the title of the episode.
だが未来というのは変えられるものだろう。
今のお前は随分と希望に満ちた顔。
それを見て驚いたということは、その希望に満ちた僕は見えている。
Aww. In your face.
驚いたな。こんな何十年も前の通行証がまだ使えたとは。手癖の悪い親を持ったことを初めて感謝しよう。
Sticky fingers. What the? They're not together again. I'm confused. That's the outro. Like shows up in the outro. Why not? The reason why I'm smiling is because I love seeing those two. Like, first of all, the true vein out, and then just seeing Ichigo and Ishida just like arguing. I missed it. I missed it. So the fact that it happened today, I'm like, oh. There must be an after credit, right? There's a whole 6 minutes left. The no ad subscription. It's almost $20 per month for just Hulu and no ads. That's so expensive. What is this? A recap? Like data on the Quizzy?
はい、ここが入ったコーヒーでもカフェラテとは全然好きにしろって言われてたんだ。はい、致命的だぜ。ユーハバ発信衛隊。まずは1000年前、アルゴラララ。
Do I need to know the news? Nikita! I don't understand that relationship. What in Japanese? That she is. Okay. Okie dokie. So that's the last episode of the season. And yay. Like I've been saying since the beginning. Even though I got tired at one point during one particular episode, that Ishida had an ulterior motive that I did not believe that he was with him. Like after all the time we've spent together, him and Ichigo, everybody fighting against the common enemy, and then Yuhabaha shows up, and then you're like, he's father of the Quizzes, and I'm gonna be joining up with him. I'm like, I don't believe that, and yeah, it wasn't true. It wasn't true. And of course, it was after reading the diary. It's a diary from his grandfather. I don't know. Basically, reading what Yuhabaha did, and basically, he was behind the death of his mom and a whole bunch of quizzes because he wanted to regain his power or whatever. After he tried to destroy Soul Society previously, and that's what caused all people to die and all of those things. And then the grandfather is like, he's gonna come back and we need to stop him, and that's when he decided to join up with Yuhabaha. Now there was a point in this episode where I was sort of like wondering, with Yuhabaha knowing the future, and then he introduces Ishida to everyone as his successor, right? And then when Hashivas was facing him, this episode, and he can see the future and all of those things. And after Ishida and Uryu, sort of Ishida and I'm about to say Isagi, but that's another show. Ichigo. After they sort of like reconciled, and then Ishida is telling Ichigo to go, after Yuhabaha and that he's asleep and that those two have swapped powers, and so he should be basically more easier to kill than whatever. Oh no, Hashva said this before he told him that. Hashva said that let's finish this or something, let's end this before Yuhabaha wakes up. When he said that, my first thought, it wasn't what Ishida was thinking, that okay, Yuhabaha will be basically easier to kill, so go after him. That's not what I was thinking. I was thinking that okay, Yuhabaha is the one that chose Ishida as his successor, right? He's asleep. He's currently supposedly asleep. You have his powers now. And then you're telling Ishida, okay, let's finish this. Let me kill you before he wakes up. Basically, that's what he's saying. I'm going to kill you before Yuhabaha wakes up. Now, thinking that, I'm like, wait, isn't he sort of like betraying Yuhabaha if he does that? Because Yuhabaha is the one that chose Uryu as his successor. And then you're going to kill his successor before he wakes up. That's going to be, a betrayal, right, to Yuhabaha, right? So that's where Mama was. But then Uryu was telling Ichigo to go and, do all that. So, and then they left. And I love the conversation that they had after that, Hashvath and Ishida, where Hashvath is like, you feel like a different person now. You feel like a different person now. You are now sort of like full of hope. And then Ishida's like, oh, am I? I thought you could see everything. So I guess you couldn't tell that, I was gonna become full of hope. So you can't actually like see everything and stuff like that. I don't know. I just love it. And you see that when he said that it got to Hashvath, So I don't know. I just love that moment. Because you keep saying I can see the future, I can see everything. Basically, oh man. Well, I shouldn't have been. I was not surprised, like at all, when Ishida revealed to Ichigo. He took out the little necklace or whatever that he was giving to Ichigo, and he was telling him to go to the gate of the sun, and that's gonna take him to Earth, and not to Earth, to the world of the living, and those things. And he was telling him to go before he notices. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Even before Hashvas like walked in there, came there, and was like basically saying the same thing. I'm like, boy, the guy clearly told you that he can see the future. He clearly confronted you because he knew that you were going to betray him. He clearly can see the future and know that you are trying to give this to Ichigo so that he can go to the gate of the sun and whatnot. So I'm like, why are you saying that let's do this before he figures it out? He already figured it out. And he did. And then he destroyed the gate of the sun. And, and then they just started. They were about to fight. The title of the episode is like my last words. And before Ichigo left, Ishida's like he basically said something along the lines of, "These are not gonna be my last words." I don't like when people talk like that. It makes me feel like they're gonna die. Like those are actually gonna be his last words to Ichigo. I don't like it. Why do they keep doing this to me? You have the miracle there trying to kill people, and then people are sort of like running all over the place. He was about to, I believe it was Momo that was in there, and then he was about to smash her and stuff. But then, oh, the visor! They assembled! Aww. It was so nice to see them all together. He took off his mantle of captain of the 13, one of the 13 squad and whatnot. And then he's like, us, visored, we're here. And I'm like, oh, that's so cute. You have Ukyo. Was it Ukyo? What's his name? I may be wrong. Yukio and Ryuruka going down someplace. I believe when they got there, they wrote something on the like something residence or something. Or did I miss that? Yeah, I clearly missed it. Oh yeah, when they go to the Soul Society, and then you see the what's his name again? X, his form, godly form. The thing is doing stuff, and then he got cut in half. One of them got cut in half. It's like you killed him. You killed him. Who are you? A dead man. You know, when I heard his voice, I'm like, I feel like I know you from someplace. Well, not that I don't know you from, like the voice itself sounded familiar to me, and I'm like, then they showed him, and I see his look and everything, and then I remember his weapon. That's sort of like, this kind of weapon, this whatever. And I believe, if I remember correctly, that whatever it is he strikes, the weight of that thing doubles, or how many strikes he does, it doubles and triples. I don't quite remember how he died though. He's like a dead man. I don't remember how he died. I don't even remember no, wait. I should know his name. His name just popped into my mind, then disappeared. It's not a complicated name. It's like a few letters. Oh man. Hey, I forgot. Wait, was he Aizen's lieutenant? No, let me double check this. Bleach. Aizen's lieutenant. Nope. Oh no, that was Momo. Okay. But him and Momo were close, right? Wasn't he? I'm forgetting his name though. Oh man. You know what? Bleach, the 13 squads, and the lieutenant. Their lieutenant. It was someone's lieutenant. Ichiro, Nanasu, Nanaoise, Isane, Rongiku, Matsumoto. Yeah, Matsumoto showed up in this episode. Was it this episode? I don't know. Or the last episode. With someone else. I'm like, wait, Matsumoto. And I'm like, okay, where's Isugaya? And then this episode, they showed both of them together again. I'm like, what the heck is happening? Momo. Mom. There he goes. Kira. I know his name was easy. Lieutenant of the 3rd Division. Doubles the weight of anything. See? I remember his weapon. Now let me see. How did Kira die? How did die? In the Bleach. Oh no! I don't want to read this. I feel like it's gonna be a spoiler. Oh man. Okay, let me just not do that. I was about to read how I was asking myself, okay, how did he die? You know, and then trying to read it, they started saying Bleach 1,000-year blood work. I'm like, no, in case it's gonna be spoilerish, because clearly he showed up here in this episode, but you know, he said he's a dead man, so clearly he died previously, but I just don't remember how he died. So I was trying to look it up, but no, not if it's gonna lead to me being spoiled something. But let me see. Where I was looking for the Ruka. Oh, what the heck, man? Did I skip it? Okay. Welcome to Kokaku Shiba's residence. Is that where Kisuke? Is that where his a base of operation used to be, like on in the world of the living, or somewhere else? You know when the okay, oh, so maybe I was wrong because clearly they are in Soul Society, right? Because they were seeing those things drop and everything, so they're in Soul Society. Oh, is that where now you're Richie Ganju's sister or whatever, is that where they live? His name is Ganju, right? I might be wrong. I feel like that's his name. Yeah, Ganju. Is that where his sister and whatever what they launch people off of live? So when they showed up there, and then I remember last episode, like the after credit, the fathers were going someplace. I'm like, wait, are they there to pick up the fathers? But then they showed the fathers with this coin that apparently Ishida's father or grandfather stole, and they were gonna use to go back wherever. I'm assuming Soul Society or the world of the Quincy's or something. I don't know. But yeah, they're also going there. Huh. What else happened this episode? I feel like that was basically it. You know, the reveal that Ishida is actually trying to kill Yuhabaha, and then Ichigo leaves to go to Yuhabaha. They show those stern waiters that were trying to kill Yuhabaha while he was asleep, but no, that didn't work out for them. And yeah, they also showed Yorichi and her brother trying to sort of like, well, she took her brother away someplace, but then Death Dealing showed up there, and then it seems like I felt like he was gonna try to fight him like hand to hand, like not use spiritual pressure, since this guy is like he's not immune to spiritual pressure attacks or something or other, that they were gonna be she was gonna be fighting him like in hand to hand combat. Like, I don't know that's gonna be the most appropriate way to stop him, but yeah, I don't think there's anything else. So yeah, that's what happened this episode. Let me see, when is Bleach coming back? When is Bleach Part 4 coming out? Bleach Thousand Year Part 4, titled The Calamity, is expected to be released in 2026. Okay. So next year, with no specific release date confirmed yet. While new information was revealed about the part on March 31st, the actual release is anticipated to be in the following year. TV Tokyo announced a special episode titled Can't Wait Until the Fourth Core, a special episode about Bleach to provide updates. Okay, so all the way to next year. Alrighty, I guess we have a long way to go. Thank you guys for watching. And if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe. And I'm not sure what's gonna be replacing Bleach as of yet, but whatever it is, the first episode to that, it's gonna be, my reaction to it is gonna be in the pinned comment, so you can just click on it and you can check it out right now. I'll see you next time. Bye. Baila que ritmo te sobra, baila que bailame, acércate un poquito, Salome, baila que ritmo te sobra.